Tell me, Ashikaga, what do you flaunt? 13 heavies, not bad. Uesugi and the other one, I can't remember if navies help out, whether they're loyal or not. Damn, some people have a lot of heavies. Still, there's Ashikaga, and I'm not seeing the likes of Uesugi anywhere near it, so not like they have much of a coastline. Hosokawa, on the other hand, have quite a bit. Plenty of galleys, though, shouldn't underestimate that, but I have galleons by my side. Nice. But I still want more galleons. I didn't build all that many of them. Only 19, that's not even up to, well, combat width, as one might say. So where can I throw them down? Over here? Looks good to me. Oh, okay. Funny how fast you run out of those guys. Come now, sailors, I need a lot more of you right now. So Baton are sitting around there just waiting for me to have a hard time. What I could do is just send in all my transports. But again, I've got these guys just wanting to rise up right now. Palopo is so close to not rising up, it's frightening. But I'm not about to increase autonomy there, I have no interest in such things. Nor do I want to switch out my glorious half price. I think he's half price. Yeah, I don't want to throw out the half price man. I mean, I could storm in there, take it, and get back in time for supper. That's if he doesn't stop me dead. Also, why not bring in as many cannons as possible? Hell, just leave the cannons there. Should take all the cannons, why not? I stomp in, I kill, I leave the cannons, I go back. And yes, I saw that I could force vassalize the guy, but nah. Nah is what I say to that. Now Portugal, hopefully they don't declare war on us, because that would make me very sad, especially since, well, a lot of people could get involved. He's balanced and he's already at war, so that might work in our favor. I say might, it also very much might not. Russia going ham isn't good for me, considering I want to be in the Ottomans' good books at some point. But nobody said things would be always good. So as long as I keep an eye on where the Baton boats are, and you know what, I might even bring in some extra here, just to dissuade him from attack. If he does attack, well, I can just run away, but the important thing is that I get my units on here and dump all the cannons, and then everything's fine. Discovered by Portugal, that's a shame, because I was wanting to tech up there. Oh well, might as well do it now before it all starts fluttering away. Plus extra money, it's always good. Making half decent amounts, that's my favourite kind of amounts to make. And the trade that we're getting from dragging the stuff away is not insignificant. The annoying part is when Ethiopia come along and just spit on what we make. But that's okay, there'll be plenty of spitting on Ethiopia in due time. That's what we're going to do to Baton right there. Okay, so they have some units, by which I mean naval units around there. I just need to keep kind of an eye on where the rest of their stuff is. Also, I have no free diplomats. I might as well recall you, since you're not going to be doing much else for a wee while. And I did just tech up anyway. None of those are going to work for me anytime soon. Now, worst case scenario, they actually get the drop on my transports, and I can't actually do much for a while. I wonder if he knows that I'm coming for him. Well, all his boats seem to be far enough away that I can get in and out. Unless he pops out and stops me. Are you going to put the boot in Bhutan? That was pretty bad, but I guess we are. We have little reason not to. They're animist. Well, what they are is they're dead. I mean, sure, they have some ships there, but they're not going to jump in to save these few transports. So, goodbye, Bhutan. Wow, I did not see that. Story of my life. Well, it's 4 days gone, isn't it? We're just going to go in, take him out. Gonna wish that I had more than... I would always like to fire phase first. Why don't I do that? And then you guys can follow in with the siege general, and then I'll rearrange you. He knows what he's doing. Well, actually, he's feeding me some lights. Which I find it hard to be angry at him for. Thank you. What I'm going to do is give all the cannons over to one side. The rest of you are getting the heck out of Dodge, as they say. And Bhutan might actually not last that long at all, especially if he doesn't bring his boats back. Because then I can maintain the blockade and this place just goes down so fast. I'm not desperate enough to barrage the place though. Jake, would you say you're on course for the goal since you don't know what you're planning on doing? Well, not having a plan is a very important part of the plan because it means nothing can really go wrong. 40 ducats isn't much right now, secular chance. Barely lasts any time, but... Feh. For ineffective. Boy, my diplomat can't get back fast enough to make peace here. It's so cute. It all seemed so safe and tranquil. The Manilan guys rising up as we knew they would. It's a shame they flanked me, but we're just so advanced that it's not a problem. Speaking of not a problem, where in the world is Matatoa? Okay, that's kind of good for me because it gives me another Casus Belli, an easy enough Casus Belli to go on, go against you with. Sadly though, France hate my guts and they would happily join in, but I have so many Casus Belli to use on you. I wish I could... Wait, what? They would accept peace with the Aztec. What madness is this? I can't really see what's going on, but I'm seeing occupied by Aztecs, so it's probably not Portugal's finest moment right now. If anything, it's the ideal time to strike. But isn't it always? Now he could probably curb stomp me with all of his boats right now. I wonder if I could curb stomp his boats right now. I mean, he has a bigger engagement width, and he has an admiral. Oh, he's gonna take down my light ship. I don't want to lose my light ship. And again, his morale is going down the toilet. Can't tell if I lost anything or not. There's a lot of things in life I can't tell. We actually gained one. See, it's all these minor things. That's the reason I come out on top as always. Aggressive expansion that truly doesn't mean anything. Brunei, Bhutan... Well, Brunei can't. France could. Kilwa still could, which is something to consider. Even Sulu. I just do not want a coalition forming against me, so it does make me just a little apprehensive that France are thinking that way. Just a little. I don't know what you could even do for me, but you could probably protect trade over in Zanzibar, since I'm having a bit of trouble with that node. I'll get this place cored, and then I think I'm going to convert it or add it to the trading company. Something I should have done with these ones as well. Animism gets converted so quickly that I was a fool not to. And you guys won't rise up for a while, so on you go to Bloco. And all is well, truly. So it's boat o'clock. which is going to start eating into my treasury. I don't like that, but some things you just got to deal with. Tell me about Panay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, and it wouldn't be that expensive to have another colony running, especially when I have growth like that. That's pretty sick, actually. It is another bunch of units that I'd have to dedicate to taking care of the place. But really, who am I to stop them? Now, Ploppy here. Are you sure you want to rise up? I'm not even sure they're sure. Okay, but one thought is, if these guys rise up, you can stomp in and kill them. As long as I'm fast enough. I'm very good at not being fast enough. Just in general. Now there was an alert you don't often see. High naval attrition. Well, I don't often see it because I'm so good at managing my naval attrition, but I can't speak for you guys, can I? Get over there. Actually, these guys are going to take a lick of attrition, so those sailors of mine are going to be hurting. Game, you tempt me ever so. Prestige or money? You're trying to tell me, or trying to ask me which is more important to me. Money is usually the winner there. So I lose 20 prestige for 400 ducats and a little bit of a piety hurting. But what can I say? It's for the good of the nation. Would automatic rebel suppression stop the nation provinces, Jake? I don't trust auto suppression with 5,000 mercs. No, sorry. Well, with Pasai getting brutalized and Patani not wanting to join in, it's a shame because I want a lot more claims than I have. I also want more boats than I have. Wow, you get them done really fast. Not too shabby. What's Jake's take on glitches? Is he okay with using and abusing them? Don't know if it's fixed, but I saw something about a glitch with Kyoto that might be of use this campaign. Oh yeah, you can get infinite monarch points with Kyoto, but no, I'm not going down that path. Well, boy, do I feel like a fool for building up such a large navy as I watch Patani's get destroyed. Well, Gadzabadi Zulkifi is having a party now. Wait, who won there? He did. But they just lost the Patani fleet. The Pasai fleet. Yeah. I know my vexology. I could just stroll on in now. The only downside is I don't have many claims, but I shouldn't worry too much about that. I should just gas. Alright, so that's what I'm talking about. They're rising up over in Panay. I could go in there and just slaughter them. Now, why don't I have my ruler do it? I kind of want him dead anyway. So, the downside is that I have these rebels that just really want to pop. Oh, good job. And I do not have a huge army to fight Pasai with. In fact, one could reasonably ask, why am I letting all my units hang around here instead of actually doing some bloomin' work? Time is not really on my side, nor am I making good use of my boats around here. Also, I still have these early Cannocks. What are they doing here? They should be going along to join in the fight. Even if it's not right now. Okay, yeah, I got all these guys that are hanging around and not contributing to my everything. Sure, they can help suppress stuff over in the colonies, but we're not seeing any issues over there right now. No rebels to fight, and I think they can do okay with our friends here. I'm not too fond of Spanish La Plata growing too large. I wouldn't mind throwing down a colony here just so that I can declare war on Spanish La Plata. Or taking this province for myself. But I don't have a claim on it or anything. Well, I can bring Spanish La Plata down to size whenever I need to. Whenever the need calls. I could also help out Star Platinum and actually give them enough money to start colonizing, because I couldn't help but notice that they're not. That should help them out a touch. See if they start colonizing with that. Or maybe they need a bit more. How much do I give to Brazil? 3 ducats. Hot damn, I am too generous a guy. I think it's all in that. Oh well, thoughts for another day. I still need more units over here, which means sending my transports on one hell of a back and forth, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Especially since Pasai, well, they probably still have a half-decent army. That's the thing about playing on very hard, everybody's always punching so far above their weight. Except for me, I seldom do. Low manpower, low unit numbers, but they always manage to pull something out. Still think I'm going to go and pick up my guys from the New World. New World seems to be doing its own thing just fine. And then there's you guys. Yeah, I can recruit units over there fast enough. So we'll just go and get them all. We're talking over a year round trip. But that's also good because it'll give me... You know that? Okay, just because I walked in there. Also gives me time to throw down some claims. Bloody natives. Question is where though? Where do I want? I already claimed the only center of trade around here. Siak is utterly sickening in how highly developed it is. And it's hard to say no to that. Look at that. Chinaware as well. I mean, I gotta have it. Jake, lots of boats will come in handy once France comes knocking. Yeah! Our boats will destroy the French Navy. Oh, well, I meant that as a joke, but France's Navy is way down here. You know, it's a good thing they don't have one of the greatest naval powers in the world and the greatest naval power in Europe as their pet slave. How slavey are they? Very. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Is there a center of trade on top of Pasai? Yeah, there's one right here, but I am not in a position to claim it right now. I may still take it into war. It's... Holy crap, not with that. I need some claims on that. I might take Roran so that I can fabricate claims up here. That's good. Finally get some mill coming in. Unfortunately, I lost my Islamic scholarly whatsits. But we can get rid of unrest and get some extra prestige. There's lots of things we can do. Life's good like that. I kinda really want to... I want to get these provinces converted. The minus 200 is what's killing me right now. I might as well just do it and get it done. I mean, Palopo wants to rise up, I'll just give him a reason. Sure wish I had more missionaries as well. And a way out of the plutocratic coup. Also, Spanish La Plata's back, but it's only 9,000 of them rising up. I'm sure my guys can take care of that, right? Depends where they want to rise up. Come on, it's only Rio de Janeiro. Intolerance, cruel. Wow. You'd think that would go away by now, but I guess not. Whoa, those Carracks only barely survived. And they're going to drink heavily into my sailor pool right now. So I'm going to upgrade them as soon as they get in port. Can you play co-op on this game, says H22T. Yes, yes you can. Can and should. I have no buildings here. I have some naval buildings here though. Ship repair, for example, would be handy. Ka-ching. What I'm going to do with you then is upgrade for loads of dosh. And you know what, I'm not even sure if I want you guys to be... Well, yeah, might as well have everyone at full fighting strength, right? Nah, we're good. Galleon, flute. You're just protecting trade. But then again, you're also protecting trade in the Gulf of Aden, when I would probably prefer you to be taking care of things at the source. Zanzibar, source of all my money. If not now, then later. Because that's a reasonable sum of dosh. In fact, why is there so much flowing in there now? What's causing it all to come flooding in? Yeah, that does contribute to it. And there is that and that. I'm starting to wonder if I wouldn't get so much more if I just discarded Timbuck 2. Or rather, I would take quite a malice from it. The problem is Timbuck 2 just drains into Safi and Ivory trade. And because it's also an inland node, all these people are using their extra trader strength in inland nodes to just suck it dry. I don't like being sucked dry. Anything that worms its way into my wallet, something I don't want. Unless it's dosh. Dosh can worm its way in all at once. Jake, who is protecting Ethiopia? They are sticking out too much here. They're sucking out too much here trade. Yeah, Ethiopia can defend themselves pretty well. I very much want to fight them, but that'll be when the Ottomans decide they also want to take them on. Because Ethiopia, I guess, have like a force limit of 100,000 or so. 103,000. I could beat them to the next tech and give them a run for their money, but I'd rather pick on these savages. Savages, bet they don't even bleed. Still, where are my boats at? Other than taking horrible amounts of attrition. Nice. Now let's go and take loads of attrition sailing back. Quite the naval campaign. Jake, that was naval force limit you were looking at. Now you're making me scared. 152,000 man force limit. More manpower than my max by double. It's not so fun being us sometimes. Probably my least favorite event because you have to just stop and think, and that's something I'm not a big fan of. Granting ships for war, now that I'd be a bigger fan of, but still. Ulema or the Emirs, or they both hate me. The emirs I can probably afford to have hate me for a little bit. So the Elema... Yeah, the Elema give me dosh. The emirs do give me manpower, but the Elemas give me dosh. Also, where in the world is Bohera? Whew, it's not a gold mine. It's also it's a nothing place, so... There you go, Elema. Enjoy. Probably making more money that way. Of course, now the emirs are very unhappy. I'll tell them to go on a diet, which will improve their mood, but that's not for another 10 years. That's such a damn shame. Oh well, what can you do? I really should be jumping on Pasai whilst they're still so ground up right now. I mean, since I'll have naval superiority, it seems as good a time as any to do it, and I can just hop in whenever I need to. Of course, I don't want to screw it all up, because I'm very good at doing that the moment I have anything resembling strength. Patani are down for the count. Pasai still have a half-decent amount on their side. When it comes to the naval game, Pasai, bit of a joke nation. Patani. Oh, well, that's promising news. Cheers, Dr. Aftish, making sure I hit the real world money cap. One bag of dosh at a time. Okay. I have absolutely no transports to go and make an impact right now. But the thing is, Pegu are probably going to peace out quite soon. And that I don't like. And again, Patani might join Ming as a tributary if I give them any time here. Don't want to give them time to I mean, they're in horrible debt anyway, so when they peace out it would still be victory for Tanner. There's my boats. Doing what they do. Yeah, maybe you should take a small breather here. Just for a month. Just to try and avoid a bit of attrition. There we go. And back again. Jake, since you've checked Meow and taxes, when's the last time you showed it to us? Thanks for the stream. So many people asking for fun. I see you have timed this well. Spanish fleet right on time to drop in and say hello to my my transports. This is unpleasant. This is very unpleasant. I have nothing to fight you with. The French conquest of Sofala. Why? Well, they have expansion ideas, so they can fabricate claims. Wait, what? Okay, I see. French Canada wants it as well, the bastards. Okay, so France is back for another round. France also have the dreaded Tech 16. Okay, well, let's try and play catch up here. Damn. I mean, at the very least, we can probably beat La Plata and Brazil, right? Spanish La Plata only bring in 3,000. French Brazil bring in 5,000. But they're quite a bit better than the guys that I can scrounge up from my colonies. At least he probably won't manage to get Sofala anytime soon, but I have nothing to defend against with here. And yeah, I wonder if he's going to bring in Portugal. Probably going to bring in Portugal. Jake, show that joke nation what a desire for bank and a total disregard for the lives of mercenaries can achieve. Yeah, you're quite right. You're quite right. Oh, there used to be some nations here. They're gone now. I wonder if Ming's going to swoop them up. The Khmer was already part of that. I really wanted to just be eating up here. Tell me, what are you even after here? You're after a lot, aren't you? Sofala, so long Mombasa, so long Yaka. You know, I wouldn't even mind losing Yaka. They've been a little more than a pain to me. But the ducats, that's where I draw the line. Okay, what can I do here? At least Morocco joined in this time, for better or for worse. Didn't there used to be forts here? I mean, I have no units to fight here with. And there's a slight chance that I'd be able to get my my navy in to destroy their navy piece by piece. Because the only one that has a real concentrated force is Spain. They don't have anything to help their navies get stronger. Oh no, they have 10% heavy ship combat ability. Hopefully Safal will be relatively easy to hold. And that'll get me a bit of war score, but the thing is, length of war, strength of alliances, France holding their capital. There's a lot of things counting against me here. And they can just stroll on in and take all of this, including my capital, loads of money. I don't want to lose loads of money. Well, when do I ever? Oh my days. Jake, just pray they land their troops piecemeal. Yeah, there's going to be praying, alright. But I'm kind of committed to this fight now. I'm kind of very committed here. What the heck am I going to do? I don't want to surrender. They've taken plenty off of me already. Unless, of course, they'll take something utterly useless off of me. But I don't think... I wonder if they even want Safala. No, they do, granted. The AI does have this magical way of saying that province that I went to war over? Nah, who wants that garbage? It's always wanting Trarza. And my friends are not so happy with the fact that I would give in. They seem to really like Kilwa. They want me to give land back to them. Now we both know that that isn't going to happen. And I'm certainly not giving my land back to Brunei. Just take Morocco. I never wanted him. I don't think that Morocco has been little more than a pain for me, but I shouldn't be thinking of it like that. I should be thinking how to utterly crush these vile vermin. Everyone says they want concessions other than gold, but do they really? This is your chance to break up the Union, Jake. Just beat them up. They're at Tech 16! And I have no units whatsoever here, but that is my own fault, I guess. I do have the money to merc my way out of here, but we're still in the age of my units melt against tertios. And that's a huge problem. I just can't beat the Spanish on the battlefield. Okay, that'll be fun. That'll be a whole load of fun. It's just like a blink, what the heck do I do? Okay, well what I'm gonna do is my special, where I go, I'm gonna sleep on that one. Because, you know, we should just ease ourselves back into the streaming, right? Yeah. Jeez, what the heck do I do against you? It's not like me. Usually my idea is just to go face first into it. That's how Greater Denmark would be doing it. But then I'm sure everything would explode. No, so soon, the cliffhanger. Yeah, there's nothing quite like a cliffhanger though, so like I said, I'm going to call it there. Hasn't been very long, but I've been very bad with my schedule lately, so I'm going to right those wrongs and get back into it. I don't expect to miss a single thing this week, and I'll even do some wild card. I have it on my my whiteboard written there. Do your wild card. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm also going to scratch a separate itch right now, though, because whilst I'm not up for the mental pressure that this war is going to give me, I do want a different kind of mental pressure. Let's just save 1,000,000 times just to be sure. So what I'm going to do is take the stream down, and I'm going to pop up a different game, a game that we've seen here twice before, but I've had a massive itch for playing it. It's all about production, but it's just been calling to me, and it's the perfect practice that I need for a game like this. I'll be back up with it in just a moment.